Really big day in the market today, right? Damn near everything is on like a rocket ship, right? Let's jump right into it. This just goes back to everything I've been saying for the past few days. When you look at the overall trend in the market, by the way, let's start off with the cues like we always do. When you go back to the overall market, the market has been in a long-term uptrend. And every time we get these big rallies or these big moves, you you're naturally going to get some kind of pullback, right? There's naturally going to be some pullback. There has to be a pullback. The market is not going to go straight vertically. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to get the pullback. And last last two videos I've been saying, I've been letting everyone know, hey, we don't need to panic yet. There's no need to panic until we start breaking out below these levels, breaking below the 160, and even breaking these levels that we had issues last year and where we broke out this year, right? Until we break, well, until we broke below those levels, there's really no need to panic. This is just a pullback. We had the big 30%, over 30% move rally from March, and then we got maybe like a 11% retracement on the Qs, right? And exactly the levels I've been watching, we did break below this 665 level briefly. We actually closed below there. Let's just be honest. We closed below there. It was a little bit scary. Thought we were gonna continue down, tested the 160, but we didn't. We rebounded the next day, and look, we're heading right back up into the top of the range. I'm a little bit surprised, I must say, because I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but it could still happen, right? I was watching for the break of the 20, and then in the coming days, I don't expect this to continue like breaking out to the top of the range. Could happen, right? Look at this move right here. This is a straight move to the skies, right? But what would be more healthy? Take out these levels, or even if we don't take out these levels and we probably get a pullback into the 20 and then a continuation, that would be even more bullish to me because that would mean that we, after the move higher, we get some kind of relief. Maybe some people taking profit if you were buying down here. You know, the little swing traders. You know who you are. And then once we continue, it will show me that the bulls are still in control and that the market is still grinding higher and that we want to go and take out these highs. So those are the levels that I will be watching for the next few days. But man, this has been a nice move for the past 4 or 5 days now. It's been a 9, almost 10% move in the market. That is just insane, especially for the index to be moving like that. Let's take a look over here on some other stocks that's just been going crazy, right? If you look at Palantir came out earnings yesterday and it has just took off. It has gapped up and is now up 29%. 29% since yesterday. If you bought Palantir yesterday gambling, I mean, congrats, all right? So all I have to say, congrats. Because that was a gamble if you're buying going into earnings or even holding overnight. Gambling, all right? But it played out, so congrats. But this is a big move. And for right now, with this move on Palantir, you're it's already gone, guys. It's already gone. You want to wait for some kind of pullback for the re-entry. Calm down. You don't need to get in right now. If it's gonna move, it is gonna move. Look at these move higher. This is not a 1 day move. This is not a 2 day move. This is weeks, months. All right. So we have time. You wait for that to pull back into the 160. Wait for the 160 to start curling higher like we always do, and you ride the trend higher. Okay. You don't need to get in right now. Take a look at um, take a look at Tesla because Tesla is very interesting. Tesla tested support right here, and now we're breaking out. I am calling for, hear me out, I'm calling for the gap close, which is going to be about 369. That's what I'm calling for in the next few days. I know the 20 moving average still curling. We're still below the 160. Technically, that makes us bearish, but there is going to be a trade pushing back up into those areas, the 20 And if we break the 20, possibly back up into the 160 moving average. That's a long way from here, but for now, I think we can close this gap. If we get momentum in the market, that's a strong possibility. NVIDIA, boy, oh boy, NVIDIA. NVIDIA is back at this level again. This has just been some nightmare. This has just been, if you don't have a strong heart, NVIDIA will give you a heart attack, trust me. Look at this right here. Look how many times we done tested this area. I believe once we clear this 215 area, there is no looking back. I think 236 and even break out of all-time highs. I think that's coming if we can stay over this level. It's the same thing happened over there in Amazon, and it's the same thing happening over here. All right. If you look at what happened with Amazon, we had these issues right here. We couldn't break resistance, and then given its earnings, we did gap up and just like took off to all-time highs. So the market is just in straight bullish mode right now. But if you did miss the plays, you don't need to like rush into anything right now. Just wait for a pullback. There's always going to be a pullback and a place for you to re-enter. All right. Stay calm. If you're not swing trading and you haven't been in anything, just wait. There's going to be a lot of opportunities coming. All right. Take a look at the SPY. SPY has been one that I've another annoying chart that I've been watching for the past few weeks. It was doing nothing in this area. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And then we finally broke down last week like we thought the market was just going to crash. And we didn't. The same thing. We had the reversal. And once we had the reversal, we had right back up, broke out of this level that we struggled for weeks, right? And we're breaking out. We're all-time highs today. Again, if you missed it, the market is showing us now that it wants to move higher because we're breaking out of all-time highs. So you wait for some kind of pullback and a continuation. That's it. Don't make it complicated. It's simple. You're going to swing trade. Unless you're day trading, then this is not the place for you. All right. I'm not talking about day trading right now. I'm just talking about swing trading. You wait for the pullback and you wait for the 20 moving average to start catching up, and then you get in. Simple. All right. Other than that, that's it for today. I just wanted to get on to let you guys to confirm to you guys. Like I've been saying it for like weeks now. Well, for at least 2 weeks, I've been telling you guys to watch out. It's just a pullback. Don't panic. And here we are. The pullback and then the reversal is finally happening. This is another one. Google. Just like NVIDIA had issues in this area, and now we're pushing back here. If we can hold this breakout, and if the market continues to break out, then it's back to all-time highs. All right. It's just you can see it in the chart. I don't need to like over explain it to you, right? You break out of these levels that we struggled to break out of before, then it's just a matter of us continuing. 20 moving average, you want to see these moving averages start sloping higher. You don't want to get into a long trade with the moving average. Well, the 20 and the 160 curling down. You know that at some point we're going to get some reversal. But once you see the moving averages start curling, that's a good sign that the trend is going to continue. All right. Simple as that. That's it for today. I'm out. Just wanted to get on here, do a quick update of what's going on in the market because the market is just going crazy right now. And I'm loving it because there's so many trades out there to be had, and there's so many setups that's coming in the next few days that, if you're a swing trader and you're looking for long trades, unless some crazy news comes out, everyone should be fine. All right. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.